I know it says Iron Genjin under the avatar, but this is not me. I do not auto-farm. This video was created by an exploiter, in an attempt to get me wrongfully banned from MM2 with fake evidence. And in case this video fooled anyone, please review the facts I'll show here, which will prove this video is a fake recording, created to slander and hurt me with lies. I will show some proof to prove my case. As you may or may not know, I'm one of the game testers for MM2. And I mentioned that because sometimes as a tester we receive or see reports. A few days before the video on me was made, a report was given that directly relates to the video, and I'll share some info, as it will show my innocence here. An exploit was created to make fake reports during the event. The exploit will create fake evidence of a player exploiting, in an attempt to get them wrongfully banned in MM2. It can make any player appear to be auto-farming. By the way, this option is only available to premium, or paid users of the exploit. Here's a look at the exploit options. It's as easy as entering a player's username, to spawn a fake auto-farmer of them. And the player's name will appear in the menu list and spectate list as well, which can be really convincing as evidence. Luckily some clues were shared, to help determine which reports are fake. The first clue we have: if the recording is in fact faked, the player will not have any weapons equipped. The second clue we have: if the video is faked, the player will show as a level 1 in the player list. These are both very valuable pieces of information to me, which help clear my name. Other players were recorded too using this fake report system, not just me. Here is another YouTuber. This is not me. But as you can see in this example, since she has no weapons equipped, and they never show her level in the player list, or open her profile, this video can be assumed to be a fake. And certainly people don't believe this. However, in my case the reaction is a bit different. Many just assume my guilt. They almost celebrate it. Okay, so, since you all know now what determines if the video is real or fake, let's review the video made on me again. The first clue: it is a fake. I have no weapons equipped to my avatar. As I mentioned, this was noted to us before the video was even released, as an indicator of a faked video. Next clue: that it's faked. They never open the player list. If they did, I would likely show as a level 1, as was noted to us. Another notable thing is, unlike in his other videos with exploiters, my inventory is never shown. My profile is never opened. My stats are never shown. Yes, my name is shown in the player list. But as the exploit indicates, that's one of the pieces of false evidence it creates. Just to be clear, I have never, and I would never auto-farm, on or off events, and this video is 100% fake. And the user who created this video used an exploit to do so. In order to false imply me of exploiting, he exploited, and he is a premium user of this exploit. That's pretty ironic. Okay, so let's review why this was done, and who was behind this. A few days ago I was made aware of this video from my YouTube subs. Thank you guys. This was the channel that posted the fake video. He had posted 5 videos, indicating 5 different players of exploiting during the leaderboard. Who is this player? Well, only one person was present in every video confronting the exploiters. That player was named BatWaffle21. This is his Roblox profile. Also, this is a Roblox group owned by BatWaffle21. It uses the same image as the one used by exposing exploiters, which further links him to the account. Exposing exploiters is BatWaffle21. But why did he do this? I don't know BatWaffle21. I don't believe I have ever met him before. And we have no history at all. I'm unsure of why he did this to me. My only knowledge of BatWaffle21 is I recognize his name from the current event leaderboard. Like any other player who was grinding and on the board. His name is in some of the screenshots I took during the event. Here's a screenshot from December 31st at 4:31 AM. BatWaffle21 was on the number 8 spot and I was on number 10. Here's another screenshot from a few hours later. December 31st at 7:11 AM. Here I had passed BatWaffle21. And I was in the number 8 spot. And he was on spot 11. And here's one more screenshot from a bit later. December 31st at 12:04 PM. By this time I was on the number 7 spot. And BatWaffle21 was no longer in the area I was viewing or recording. This is my only previous knowledge of BatWaffle21. The fake video on me had been posted on YouTube for 6 days. And many people believed it. Which is what prompted me to make this response video. However, today his video was removed. And I can no longer find the channel exposing exploiters. So either YouTube or BatWaffle21 decided to close the channel. After this ban and slander attempt failed. Still, I think it's important to address. For those who did see the video. Or for others who might be false accused. And even though his channel is now gone, I documented his channel. And his other reports. And I wanted to take a moment to review those videos. Because the interesting part is I do believe his other 4 videos were real. The players do seem to be exploiting. I think that BatWaffle21 initially had good intentions. To report exploiters during the event. I'm just not sure why that changed. So let's review his other videos and reports. As I said, I do believe these other players were exploiting. One indication that this video is real. The player has their weapons equipped. Also, they're interacting with BatWaffle21. They're chatting. With the chat showing above their avatar and in the chat window. The player in question here seems to be using a speed exploit. In this video, the player's name shows in the player list with the correct level. Remember, it was reported that if this was fake, the player's name would show as a level 1 in the player list. They do show as a level 89. So I believe this is a real report. Next video. Here he showed 2 exploiters. Both players have their weapons equipped. For real, Braden and Unproperly Born also show in the player list with levels. Levels 185 and 45. He also opens and views their inventories. Next video. Here the player exploiting is using God mode. He is talking in the chat. His chats are showing in both windows. They're interacting. The player exploiting xxpickle_94xx also has his weapons equipped. He is level 235 in the player list. And his profile is viewable. Next video. I almost would agree with his caption about the dumbest exploiters. Because this player goes into God mode while being recorded. Like in the other videos. The exploiter here named Demon_Apo has their weapons equipped. Honestly, for me this video feels really staged. The player's profile is viewable and viewed. Also their level shows in the player list. They're a level 780. Almost max RIP. So comparing to his other 4 videos, let's again review the video he made on me. Let's see the differences. Unlike the other 4 players, I have no weapons equipped. Unlike the other 4 players, I never chat or interact with him. And unlike the other 4 players, he never shows my level or views my profile. Batwaffle21 input my name using an exploit, in an attempt to slander me and potentially get me banned, on the pretense of 0 interactions, and no history. And that's pretty toxic. The sad part is, since Batwaffle made this faked video on me, that indicates him in fact as an exploiter, as he needs to be running exploits to make this fake report. Now that that's cleared up, I want to switch gears and discuss actual grinding. Maybe since I'm always questioned about my grind, I'd like to do a comparison first, between the Iron Genjin bot, and the real Iron Genjin on grind. I'll do the same map. One thing, this isn't the best comparison, as his video is short, a partial recording, and my video will show a full round. I think it's interesting to see that my speed is at least equal to the exploiter. They have created it to match and not exceed a player's maximum speed. However, I think I pause less, change direction less and with less pauses. And overall I think I move quicker than exploiters. I think I travel the maps more efficiently. And overall usually it's a struggle, but I can pass them on leaderboards eventually. If I was exploiting I likely couldn't pass them. Overall I think I'm pretty fast and consistent on grind. I have a route on every map, and use my instincts and knowledge from extensive gameplay to be familiar with things like coin or token and candy spawns. Also to note, most importantly, I have never auto-farmed on or off events. I have no interest in playing unfairly, and I like to challenge and test myself on events. Here's some more logic. If I was exploiting, why would I go for number 5 on the leaderboard? Wouldn't I go for the number 2 weapon? That might match my icebreaker? Or the bronze I've been trying to attain for many years? Anyway, hopefully what I've posted here shows the truth on this matter. For the rest of this video, I'll show you how I actually grind, with some added tips. Tip number 1. Always choose Office 3. And show it some gratitude. I do my fastest times in this map. I like to move far away from areas that usually wind up heavy with tokens. Do smaller pickups building up to a larger final pickup. That's my best tip really. You have to time your movements according to spawns. I plan where I will be based on the speed, timing and quantity of token spawns. I play on iPad during events, and my alts are either on PC, laptop or phone devices. Next I'll do Log Cabin. It's the best option of these maps for fast pickups. Log Cabin has heavy spawns between short distances, and a lot of shortcuts you can use to move freely throughout the map. When I stand still, I'm managing alts. Soon as I'm done with it, I will take off. At all times I'm usually side-eyeing 3 things: my collected tokens, the time on the clock, and the token spawns around me. If you really watch me here, you can see me thinking and making decisions based on observing spawns, and sometimes making mistakes. Still good spawns and nice time. Next I'll do Bank 2. Also a decent grind map. It again has short distances to travel between heavy spawns. Also, just to explain XP and timing a bit. In MM2, 5 XP is equal to 1 second. So if you divide the XP by 5, you can determine your timing in round. It's best to fill your bag around or under 1 minute, which is 300 XP. When I grind, I always keep this in mind. This is a foundation. Knowing the maps so you can move very freely and fluidly really helps on grind. My aim always is to reach around 20 tokens before 175 XP. I know these things simply through trial and error from my years of grinding. Again, great time. Let's try a bigger map next. Just for the challenge. Bigger maps are harder to complete fast. The spawns are more widespread, giving you greater distance to travel for pickups, and generally increasing your time. But I stick to my plan here. I stay away from the heavy spawn areas, and give them time to populate heavily, and do some early fast traveling and pickups to build up my bag. Not full but close enough. In some cases I'd rather decrease my pickup than extend my time. Next map I'll do House 2. It's one of the best maps for grinding. I think in House 2 you need to read the spawns a bit more than other maps. What I mean is heavy spawns maybe tend to change sometimes. Like sometimes it may be heavier in the bedroom, basement, or garage. It switches. But overall House 2 is reliably fast to grind. Now I'll try one of the newer maps. Ice Castle. Guess not. Let's try Mansion 2 just for a test. Mansion 2 is another consistently good grind map. Rarely will you get a super fast round, but usually it is decently fast enough, and easy to run through. Like I don't need to use my muscles as much as other maps with more bends and curves. I usually pick Mansion 2 if I need a chiller grind moment. See easy map. Now I'll do Office 2 again just to grind it a bit differently. Sorry for the dead space. I'd rather keep the footage as full as possible, and make no edits on rounds. I stop sometimes to move my alts at least once within every 20 minutes. And each round I need to find the murderer and ready them for reset. This time I'll hit the usual heavier spots earlier, and make my way to another token spawn spot quickly after a big pickup. Instead of waiting here for eventual token spawns, it's always better to keep moving. Different route, but still great time in Office 3. It's pretty rare to get a bad time here actually. Let's try Workplace again. Since some people think I need to exploit tokens here, I have no issue grinding this or any maps really. Just saying. Nice, I get to kill my alts, and have an outlet for my rage and boredom. I backtrack direction here, which I rarely do on grind, but since I have haste currently I could do that here. Honestly, I always go a bit slower as murderers somehow. Even despite the haste boost. Let's try Ice Castle. Since it failed last time. Just to test grinding in a newer map. Taking a little time early. Maybe will help some spawn areas populate enough. So by the time I travel it's worth the trip. Ice Castle is another decent grind map. With relatively decent spawns in close by locations. I couldn't do any super fast rounds here. But was able to go fast enough that it's still a decent option for grinding. So my most important tip for grinding is. Make sure you vote maps every time. It's essential. Also make sure you know the maps really well. So you can do a lot then by instinct. Overall, to be successful in the current grind structure, you need to do this all consistently. And have the stamina to do it for really long periods. If you auto farm it will only slow you down realistically. It's nothing I've ever tried. Or will ever try. Generally I like the competition. And to test myself. I get motivated. And have insomnia. And this is my real grind. Please do not be fooled by fakes. Or people simply trying to hurt me. Before I finish, I'll try to grind a few rounds in normal servers. Not with alts. With regular players. Station is a hard map to collect on. Tokens are so widespread. Also, with so many players, grinding here would be very hard. Listening for the killer helps determine when and where it's safe to collect. Grinding in regular servers, I usually try to go in the opposite direction of the battle. Collect my tokens. Get the gun if possible. And I usually try to shoot them if possible after I'm done collecting. Sounds like the gun is this way. I almost died there, lol. I wound up just jumping into gameplay. 17 tokens, yikes. I try to pick a bigger map, which is better to grind in fuller servers. You have less of a chance of dying quickly then. House. Let's see if I can get a few tokens here. Wow. 0 tokens, lol. Mill Base is a pretty good map to pick if you are grinding in full servers. I'll try to get 50 this time. Also, just to end with a few thoughts while I grind. So a lot of people do call grinding brainless and no skill. But personally I can say a lot of thought goes into it. A lot of strategy. A lot of preparation too. When you grind, there are many moments where you need to make decisions fast. You can't just stick to one map or one route. You need to be versatile. Being observant and experienced can really help. There are actual thought processes involved. It takes a lot of hard work, time, and effort. In the end, if you work hard, you should be proud of your spot no matter where you land. And no one has any need to attack other players in order to be successful. My hope is that other self-proclaimed leaderboard players can start to treat their competitors with more respect and decency, and be less toxic. Honestly, I feel bad for Batwaffle21, that he got himself into this situation with me for no reason. I feel like he was likely influenced by people around him to do this, since we do not know one another. I have no clue as to his motivations, to slander me or try to get me banned. And by doing this he only implied himself for using the exploit, since he needs to be a premium member of the exploit, to make the video he made on me. The video cannot be made without the exploit. Good luck to you, Batwaffle21. Hope this clears things up for anyone fooled by his video. Just another MM2 story, I guess. Back to this round. I'm evading the killer and focusing on my tokens, while I hunt for the gun. There it is. I'll just finish getting my tokens then. By the way, as you can see, grinding tokens in regular servers is indeed possible, just way slower. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps at least one person with grinding. And see you soon.